Oh my gosh, guys, guess who's back? Me. I'm back again. I know you guys have missed me. PSA, I've started my period today. I don't know why that was a public service announcement, but I'm in a lot of pain, so if you see me like wincing or just like visibly in pain, you know why. Something that is so fucked is that why is period cramps not a valid reason to be off work or off school? I wish we lived in a world where men could experience period pain, because what the fuck? You're telling me you get to live your life free. As a man, do whatever you want. You don't even have to deal with childbirth. You just fuck whoever. Me, as a woman, I have to carry a child for 9 months. And by the way, every month for the rest of your life, or until you hit the menopause, you're going to bleed. You're going to bleed for a week straight, going to have excruciating pain. But you're going to have to live life like everybody else, like every other man. I can't lie. I am sick of... in recent weeks, I've realized it's not every man, because I have friends that are good and I have my man who is the best person to grace this earth. However, men disgust me, and I think, I don't know, just like me, I work in a warehouse, right? And anyone that's ever worked in a warehouse will know, but like, men are just fucking weird. Like, I overhear some conversations that these guys have and I'm just like, how are you a real person? How have you got a girlfriend? No, but then there's some weird women. Let me not start. But how's everybody's week been? My week has been good. I went to the Fimoraro concert on Wednesday. It was really good. He brought out so many people. He brought out Nux. He brought out Tebow. He brought out Len. He brought out Lancey. He brought out YT. It was good. The only downside is that basically, they posted on Instagram that doors opened at 7:30. Tell me why everyone got in the venue at 10 p.m. And it was shit, because usually any concert, the doors always open around 7:30 and the concerts usually start at 9. Bro, he came on at 10 and you could see everyone was visibly tired because everyone was waiting in the cold for 2 hours. And the thing is, there was no update, and it was if you told me, if you gave me an update on Instagram, I could have popped to the shops, I could have got myself a kebab, but no, I was waiting like a fool for 2 hours in the cold, in the dark. I had a buzzball. I've had a lot of buzzballs recently. They're such good cocktails. I know that they're gonna class action lawsuit in the next month, because when any sort of new drink, snack, anything new that starts popping and they only sell them in corner shops, you know a lawsuit is coming their way, because why is it not hit Sainsbury's? It's definitely not FDA approved. That's why. That's why. Yeah, so I had my buzzball, bro, and the drink had worn off 30 minutes before I even got inside. At that point, I was just tired. I just wanted to go home, spark it, and eat, quite frankly. And that's exactly what I did. Oh my goodness, I can't lie, bro. So usually when I go to a concert or something, I have my resources, so I can have my Zorino. We're gonna call it Zorino. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. If you don't, then you don't. And for some reason this time, I just must have forgot some crucial elements to enjoy my Zorino. So I get back to the Airbnb. I have my kebab. I'm a happy girl, bro. And also, I got a kebab for £15. It's called Ali Baba in Stoke Newington, if anyone's around there for some reason. £15 for extra large kebab. When I tell you, this kebab was 3 kg, it was a 4 kg kebab. Some of the chicken was raw though. There's a lot of times where I have kebab and some bit of the meat is raw, and I don't understand, why can people not just cook their chicken, their meat thoroughly? I don't know, anyways, so I forgot paper, right? And it was 2 a.m. and I was there is no way I've bought this food. There is no way I've had this stressful day and I'm not going to enjoy my time at the end of the night. So I was okay, let me go shop. Bro, there was no corner. No. So it told me there was a corner shop, and it told me to go down this dark alleyway next to a train track. So I walk out and I'm I evaluate the alleyway, and then I see two homeless guys. They might not have been homeless, but they were definitely crackheads. And I could just see them at the end of the alley fiddling with something. And I was okay, definitely not. That's a death wish. So then I line bike it all the way to the corner shop. I get my paper and I go back home. I roll. Times are good. Life is good. I'm happy. I'm about to partake in some good food. and a good time, let's just call it. Tell me why my light is broken. It's not even broken. Like, there was gas in it. It was just like the mechanism. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, whatever. But it was broken. And guess what I did? I line biked it back to the same shop at like 3 a.m. in North London. It was a good cycle though. However, so I rode one line bike there. By the time I had to go shop the second time, the one I had originally taken was gone. And there was some shit one. It felt like I was trying to ride a bike with a flat tire. Like, I don't know, it was just shit, and it was like creaking, and I was scared it was gonna just fall apart when I hopped on it, but it didn't, and I made it there and I made it back. And in the end, I got to enjoy my Zerino and my food, and I fell asleep straight after, and that's really what I wanted, to be honest. To be fair, the Airbnb that me and my boyfriend stayed in, it was nice. The shower was so massive, but I didn't even end up having one until I got home because, like, for me, whenever I wake up and I'm hungover, I feel like someone's beaten me up, like throwing me around a boxing ring and probably like slapped me a couple times. I feel like that's universal. It's crazy what alcohol does to you. Oh my goodness. Me and my boyfriend, we did an interview. If you watch the last podcast, then you'll know David Armada, because I yapped about him in the last one. But we went to another concert of his and we did like an interview, and like we like edited and like put together like a montage / interview of the show. It was with capital A, David Armada, and there was a couple other people there. But it was really good. It was really good. And we posted the video and it was so good. The whole editing process was long, and I don't know, CapCut, this is a diss to CapCut, because so we spent like 5 hours editing, like let's say like on Tuesday. Tell me why Wednesday after work I open up the laptop and all of the footage is mixed up. Like CapCut, like there's no button on CapCut to like save a project. It's just auto saves. So I expected when I reopen my laptop it's going to be saved in the exact same place where I left it. Apparently not. Everything was mixed up and we had to just do it all again, which really pissed me off. But charge. Maybe there was a reason that I don't know. But yeah, go watch it. The link is in my bio. It's a good interview. It's a good video. And yeah. This whole week I've had my hair straight, and like I washed it yesterday because I went to the concert and it was all sweaty and not nice. And my hair is like, the thing is I want to, like, it's a blessing. It's not even a curse. It's a blessing. But my hair grows really quickly, so I recently dyed it like ginger, but my roots are growing out already, and I'm just like, I want to dye it again, but I don't want to damage my hair, but I might have to because I like the ginger. It's ginger and really short. I think in the next podcast you'll probably see it straight because I might straighten it tomorrow. But now, like, I've got my period and I just can't be bothered, so I might not. But maybe I will. Oh my gosh, guys, we're moving next week. Me and my boyfriend are moving next week. We're not really moving, but we're moving. Like, where we live right now, we live at the top floor and we're moving down to the basement because it has a garden. I like the idea of being outside in my own home. I want to be able to have fresh air without exiting my crib, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. Like, 20 of a garden. I think that's hard. I think that's cool as fuck. But yeah, and in the summer I can have barbecues. I can invite my friends. Yeah, I had all my friends around the other week. It was so nice. We had like a drink up, eat up. It was so nice because literally, like, in uni it was like a constant repeat of, like, let's say there's like 10 people in my friendship kind of group. It would be like, uni is such a good experience. It's good for a degree. Controversial. If you want to be like a doctor or a lawyer, then yeah, get your degree. But the majority of courses in uni, like, you just don't have to go to uni for. Bear in mind you're going into debt each year, but people don't want to hear it. Anyways, but let me not discourage you. Like, I went to uni for like a year and I didn't really fuck with it. I never really fucked with it, so I left. But I'm still very grateful for the experience. The year of debt was worth it for the people I met and for the experience of being in uni. Like, it was just so much fun. It would be like all of my friends, like, we would go to one of each other's comms and just stay there until like 7 a.m, get the first bus home, wake up at like 8 p.m, repeat. And it was like, literally, I had no responsibilities and I took it for granted at that time. Like, I didn't like the fact that I actually had no responsibilities. It was so nice. It was so nice. Enjoy uni whilst you can. It's crazy because when I was in secondary school, I heard people say like enjoy uni, da da da, and now I'm past uni. Pro? What? Pre? No. Pre? Post. Post uni is what I'm trying to. You get like I've been to uni, I've been there, done that, and now I'm talking about it again, and it's just like wow, look how time flies. Time flies really quickly. It's November already, guys. Summer was a second ago. It was just Christmas last week, and now it's Christmas again in a month. It is very much January when I'm posting this. I recorded this like a month ago, but I just forgot about it until now. But I hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Lots of love. 2025 is around the corner. Do you guys have any resolutions? Do I? My New Year's resolutions is get the bag and keep on working. Bro, oh my gosh. You know there's a new Paddington, you know Paddington Bear? There's a Paddington in Peru. I'm sorry, when I was in London, like, I saw that on a bus and I was like, what business does Paddington have in Peru? What, Winnie the Pooh in Ibiza? Like, how bored? Like, you can't drag the film out anymore. What is, Paddington has no business in Peru. But I don't know why. You know, a cartoon character that infuriates me is Sadness from Inside Out. I can't watch that film because of the anger that boils up inside me when I watch it. She just pisses me off. And it's funny because, like, she's obviously conveying the emotion of sadness, like, for a person. And it's just like, she just has to go and ruin it. And that's what sadness, like, in real life does. But, like, I'm out of my sad era. Damn, like, looking back at it, like, throughout my whole secondary, not, that's a lie, like, I don't know, my mental health was a bit wibbly wobbly. Like, to be fair, last year my mental health was whoop, but we don't talk about that. Oh no, it was, bro, like, I don't know, I feel like now I'm kind of getting a grasp of my mental health. No, I have. I'm not kind of, I have, like, in comparison to old Maya, wow. I feel like back in the day, sadness was comforting. Like, I was so familiar with the feeling of feeling sad, and you know how you tend to stay in comfortable environments and spaces and mindsets because it's comfortable, like that's what you're used to. And I feel like for so long I was comfortable in sadness, and I don't know, like I feel like back in the day I didn't think I deserved to be happy, but that's just because I was stuck in a loop, you know. I was stuck in a loop and I've finally broken the shackles of that loop, and life is a lot more enjoyable. But yeah, no, at the beginning of this year, like, I feel like my anxiety was at like a peak. Like, let's say mid 2023 to like mid 2024, my anxiety was bad. Like, I feel like it had always been bad, but I didn't acknowledge it was anxiety. Yes, I did. I don't know, I'm just for the topic, just for the conversation between me and you, we're referring to that time period. But like, it was bad to the point where I'd wake up and I'd be worried, like, but what am I worried about? Like, I've actually just woken up, there's nothing to be worried about. But like, at the beginning of the year, and there was all this World War III talk, I don't know, I think that shit really got into my head, and like, I was scared, like, and it's crazy because like, social media like was one of the big reasons, because I kept seeing so much shit about like World War and just like that side of the world. And don't get me wrong, like, it's good to be informed and like know, I don't know what's going on in the world, but I think if you're not in the headspace to handle it, then it's not, I don't know, it's controversial, because obviously educate yourself, but then for me personally, it came to a point where I was educating myself, but I wasn't in the state where I could receive that information well. And like, bro, I would hear a plane like go over my crib and I would think that's Putin coming to bomb me. Like, those are real thoughts that went through my head, and it's like, it's funny, but it's not funny, because like it was a genuine worry. But whatever happens, isn't it? I think now I've just kind of like, I don't know, I trust that, I just have faith in the universe. I think something that I didn't realise at the beginning of the year was that whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and the universe has its best interest for me. And I don't know, everything happens for a reason. There's always a reason behind everything. There's always a lesson to be learned. And I feel like before, like, just pre this era of Maya, this era started like mid this year, things would happen in my life and I was like, damn, why did this thing happen to me? And I would kind of wallow in the sadness of like, why did this happen to me? Or not even sadness, but I'd wallow in the thought of like, why is this happening to me? But now I've realized that all of those things happened for a reason, and I wouldn't be where I am now if those things didn't happen. So I'm grateful for them, you know? But I feel like I've gained a much bigger perspective of life, and it's helped me like restore peace within myself. I think I had peace with myself back in the day, and then I lost it. But now I found it again, and I'm grateful for that. I don't know how we got onto that. I don't know how I got onto most things. You know, something that I realise is I'm a doom yapper. Sometimes talking, like, I process what I say after I say it. So sometimes I just talk, and then my brain's like, what the fuck did I say that? Or, see, I don't even know what my point is. This is just a perfect example of doom yapping. I was at I was at a party the other day, and my friend, he had the craziest drink combination. He had a Maggie and he poured it with Rare Nephew. That is a death spell. I'm a cocktail girly. My drink is an espresso martini. I like it. It's just nice. It's a nice buzz, and I don't get like revoltingly drunk. But Maggie and Rare Nephew, do you like yourself? 'Cause wow, that would take me out. I had Rare Nephew. I don't think I've ever gotten drunk off Rare Nephews. I've tried it before, but I would never. I don't want to put myself through that. And Maggie, it just tastes like a medicine. Like, might as well have some Calpol. Pour the Sprite, pour the lean, because it tastes like that. But the buzzball sour apple one is nice, but it just tastes like, what's that drink? Apple sours, bro. In secondary school, apple sours was my shit. It's just shit alcohol though, at the end of the day. Sorry, I just saw my like laundry basket, and it reminded me of the song by Black Bear called Dirty Laundry. And bro, I was back in like when I was in secondary school, I was like one of the biggest Black Bear stans. Me and my best friend Farah, we went to like every concert. Like, we went to, not in recent years though, because respectfully his music's just gotten shit. Like, it's just, maybe, I don't know if I've grown out of it. No, yeah, I have grown out of it. And secondly, it's just shit. Like, back in the day, it was just so much better. And I was a diehard stan. I was a Black Bear stan. I remember the first time I listened to a song by him, and I was on my way home from drama school. It was like 10 p.m. I was in Richmond Station, and I was on SoundCloud, and I put the song on, Double by Black Bear, and my life changed. I was like, what is this heavenly song? And now that song has a special place in my heart. So does Black Bear, I'll be real, because like, it's literally the only thing I listened to for years. Oh, if you know, you know. The Black Bear, the Dan and Phil, what other eras was I in back then? Oh my goodness, I was a Panic at the Disco girly. Die hard. Now I don't really fuck with them. Brendan Urie is a bit controversial, but my Panic at the Disco era I was unstoppable. Like, it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. I feel like a lot of people will know I write sins, not tragedies. I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door, no. Oh my gosh, I was a Hamilton bitch as well. Oh my gosh, I've been like ranting on about Hamilton to my boyfriend because I need to see it with him. I've seen it once. I've heard it a million times, but I've seen it once in real life, and it was genuinely one of the best things I've ever. I think it was like the fact that people could dance, sing, act like flawlessly, like that, like in front of my eyes is crazy. But I keep on wait, he's here, he's home. I just go open the door. But as I was saying, like, I've been postponing it because the tickets are so expensive. But I want to save up to get a good ticket because I want to be able to actually see it. I don't want to be in the back corner. Like, I want to see what's going on. Let me see. Okay. If you could see what this man is doing behind the camera. But anyways, I think that's a yap. Enough yap for now. And until next time, lots and lots of love. Guess what that noise is? It sounds like oh my gosh, a shaker, a maraca. Do you know what a maraca is? The things. Oh, that takes me back to primary school. If I could go back in time, I would go back to like year 6 primary school disco. That was peak. Nativity. What do you know about primary school nativity? It's like when you do and it's like a Christmas performance. No, you know the film Nativity, and it's literally that, but it's a thing in every UK primary school. You do like a Christmas, and you Jesus and Adam and Eve. Who had the baby? Mary and John. Oh my gosh, primary school, that was a whole thing. It felt like a fever dream. My primary school was really cool. I remember like in primary school, my friendship group, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna live with you guys and we're gonna have a big house all together. I promise you I stopped talking to them like after we left. To be fair, I stayed in touch with a couple of them. I still have a couple of them on Instagram, but like we don't talk like that. But I would love to reconnect one day. I've doomed yapped enough for this episode. So I hope everyone has a good week. I had a good week. I hope I have a good rest of my week. I'm on my period, so my tummy hurts, so maybe not. Hopefully I won't be emotional. Like literally whenever my period, I chronically cry. So let's see this week. My cry count, currently I'm at 0. Let's see where I am at the end of the week. But that wraps it up. Lots of love. Goodbye.